So they call the Monday after the regular season Black Monday for a reason, and that is because coaches get fired on this day. GMs too, but it's mostly the coaches that we focus on. And the first one I want to focus on here is Doug Pederson getting fired from the Jacksonville Jaguars after 3 seasons as the head coach after putting up a 22-29 record, 9-8 his first year, won the division last week of the season, went to the playoffs, beat the Chargers in a come from behind win. Things are looking good. Lost to the Chiefs, but were very much in that game before they lost to the Chiefs. The next year, a lot of expectations for the Jaguars. They played so well the second half of the season, and they were unable to really improve on the season before. In fact, they finished 9-8, once again, second in the AFC South, missed out on a wild card spot. So then you come into this year and you're like, all right, Doug Pederson, not great, bad the last couple of seasons. Let's prove that you are a good head coach, that you are able to get back to kind of how you were with the Eagles, the seasons that you coached there, and it didn't happen. And of course, this was heavily impacted by Trevor Lawrence getting a horrible concussion against the Texans, where he just never came back for the season. The season was, of course, out of reach, but it doesn't help that you're playing Mac Jones in Trevor Lawrence's place there. There's a lot of blame to be placed. I think the biggest thing people are saying right now, and obviously as not a Jaguars fan, as someone casually plugged in to the Jaguars, people are saying that Trent Baalke, the GM, is an obstacle to getting new coaches excited about the Jacksonville Jaguars job, and they are unfortunately keeping Trent Baalke. So, again, 22-29 record with Doug Pederson, 1-1 record in the playoffs. A disaster season this year, I'll grant you, but 2 decent seasons the 2 years before. I felt like he got a lot out of Trevor Lawrence as a quarterback, as Trevor Lawrence is someone that I was honestly a bit skeptical about coming into the Doug Pederson tenure. Like, I just didn't know if he had it. And, I think he got him to play at a decent, pace. I think he got him to play well. And there are a lot of dropped potential touchdowns. There were like super cuts of that, where if those are caught, Trevor Lawrence looks even better the last few seasons. But now there's going to have to be a new head coach. Apparently, the job isn't especially coveted amongst head coaching candidates, and they're going to be saddled with Trevor Lawrence, for better or worse, because they gave Trevor Lawrence a massive contract. So, a very unfortunate situation for the Jaguars to be in. And I think, we'll see who they get. I think it's going to have to be a young up and comer, but, if Trent Baalke is really so bad, will that even matter? I don't know. So let me know your thoughts if you're a Jaguars fan, especially. This is kind of an unfortunate situation. I think maybe give Doug Pederson one more year, but maybe, as I said, not especially plugged in to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Maybe you disagree if you're a Jaguars fan. Maybe you're saying, Brian, I stumbled upon your channel because I saw the thumbnail. I don't agree. He needed to go. We need to adjust. Let me know your thoughts about all of that in the comments.